Hi everyone, welcome back. Racing season's over. I need some other projects to do. So what am I going to do? Well, I was given something that might help me around the yard in a non-running condition. And I figure I'll show it to you right now. Let's check it out. There it is. Craftsman leaf vac. Chipper vac. Don't know how old it is. It's a 5-horse, not right sure. I'm actually kind of happy because when I got it, I thought there was a bolt broken off in this intake because it's got no intake pipe, no carburetor, and I'm fairly certain there's no spark because I pulled it over with a spark plug and I don't see any spark. So no carburetor, no spark, and no fuel tank. But I got this one. I'll probably just hang it up here somewhere, weld some tabs on it, make it work, but I have a box of parts. That's not parts. I got an intake pipe for it because it's weird because you got the intake and exhaust coming out of one side. I've never seen that on these, a lot of small engines. So that goes there. Brand new carburetor, which will go right here, wherever the intake pipe ends. It's got all the linkages. And like I said, I'll mount the fuel pump or a fuel tank there, bring it down to there. It's got a primer and everything on it. The thing is golden. I got some gaskets. So yeah, I think we get to figuring out why it's got no spark, or I can just mount everything and then figure out why it's got no spark. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Okay, so I got a gasket here with the carburetor, and I just put a couple quarter-20s on here, and I went and I checked the engine to see what exactly the fitting or the bolt thread size is, or whatever it is, for to engage the intake pipe, which I got a tripod. Why don't I use it? That's better. Now, I figured out the thread pitch for the intake to cylinder head over on the engine is also a quarter-20. So that's easy. I don't need to go searching for bolts, but I don't have one that fits this tiny little thing here. So I found this old, I don't know what these are, whatever you call them, angle head, hex, whatever dealies. But they're usually used for like bolting a strip of plastic to the bottom of your nose on your race car, which I don't have one this year. And I took it in the grinder and I just kind of beveled the end off of it, or the top of it, you could see. So now I can use it in the small one because it's offset. So I just kind of stuck that in there. I'm going to need an Allen head. It doesn't fit flush, but it seats all the way around, and that's all that matters to me. So I'll just stick that on. Use regular quarter-20 for the other side and just, whoops, chuck it on. Hope this fits. Oh, this might suck. Might have to put this one, oh geez. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get that with an actual hex key. Right tool for the job. I say that and I'm using the wrong bolt for the, no, whatever. I don't need to kill that thing, I don't think. I hate these because I feel like I'm gonna break them every time. All right, so now I'll come up with some solution for that, but I want to figure out these linkages first and put them on. And then after that, we'll get to the fuel tank mount, and then I'll probably pop the cover off and see if it's just rusty and that's why it doesn't have spark. Okay, so we've had a development. I figured out why we weren't getting spark. It was because I didn't have the giant red handle actuated, which connects all the way up into the coil mechanism up in here somewhere. And now I pull the handle and you can actually hear it sparking. Yeah, I'm learning. Okay, so I don't have an air cleaner for this thing, but I do have this is where it would be. It's a canister like air filter or something, but I got a solution. There's a rag and a zip tie. And zip tie. There we go. So now all I got left is figuring out how to get fuel to this thing, and I got this old fuel tank that my uncle gave me out of his surplus stuff, and it was probably going to work just fine. I'm just trying to figure out where exactly I want it and how to mount the thing. Probably, I don't know, weld some tabs off of here and bolt it on with some fender washers. Won't go nowhere. I was gonna zip tie it to something, but that's just really hacky, and I don't think I want to do that. I think we'll just weld something to it. I've used some scrap steel, just kind of bolted the stuff to it. There's a, I don't know, whatever end on that one, but it seems to fit. I think I'll just try to get it as level as possible. Yeah, looks good to me. Be good if I turn the gas on. I'm really good at this, I swear. Though you wouldn't know by looking. All right, I'm gonna finish this up real quick. That's as ugly as I need to make it. I think a gallon of gas will live in there. I only set fire to the bag twice, which kind of sucks, but maybe I can, I don't know, maybe I can wash the bag and throw some duct tape over it. I don't know, maybe I'll just buy a new bag. Anyway, I gotta clean this thing out. I gotta tighten these bolts just so they don't go anywhere, because who knows. I'm gonna clean this out, replace this fuel line, put a shut off on it, put some gas in it, and then I think it's time to try it. We're at this point. I got a new fuel line put in. I got a shut off put on it just because I like having those. Everything's plumbed. I got my nice air filter installed. Probably could have tightened it up a little bit. Carburetor's installed. I think these linkages go this way. No idea. It has spark. I checked the oil and it's a little low, but it doesn't look milky or nothing. Maybe I'll add some of that before we go, but I'm gonna go to the shed and I'm gonna top this thing off with, actually, you know what? I'll probably just put a little in it, and if it runs, then I'll fill it up. We'll see what happens. Okay, oil's checked. Fuel is in. I primed it, and this is literally in real time. You're gonna see if it works or not. Okay, so, I don't know. Lever on. Like poop. So I'll have to figure out some throttle issues. The thing just works. I'm just shocked I could get it to work so easily. My only issue is it's kind of old. Maybe I could try to find a bag for it, because this zipper not good. And you can see it's kind of pooched in a few places. So maybe I'll look online to see if I can find a bag for it too, because I mean, the thing works, and obviously it sucks up all the leaves and it chips them at the same time. It's got a little attachment over here for like little twigs and junk if I want to just stuff them in the shredder. So I am filming here, guy. Anyway, I think I'm gonna try to get that zipper fixed, and I don't think you all care about watching me do yard work, but hey, small engine junk. I got something that I got for free to work. So the thing definitely runs like it's been sitting outside for a while. It's a little smoky. I put some oil in it. It smokes a little bit, but I think it's just got to reseat the rings because they've been sitting outside for so long, and it probably hasn't run for a while. Like any other engine, it'll smoke until you get the thing to seat the rings. But looking from a distance, this thing works pretty good. Check it out. I mean, it's a very obvious patch that you can see. This thing just sucked the leaves right up. I didn't do like here. I did just this little section here. So, geez, these birds are freaking nuts over here. It's like I'm not even here at all. Anyway, I think that'll do it for this one. Like and subscribe if you like what you see. I mean, it's just me tinkering with junk around my house and just trying to fill the time until I go racing in the next 6 or 7 months or however long it's going to be. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Postscript. After I'd finished the video, I decided to start doing a little yard work, and I thought, hey, maybe I'll just, get this thing to unzip and empty the bag out. Nope. The zipper, as you can tell, has completely failed. So I'm resorting to essentially stitching the thing back together with zip ties, and I'm just going to take it off the machine and just dump it out of the front vent here. So thank you all for watching again, and I'll be here for another hour poking holes in this thing.